Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, I'm the video series videos I've been doing for the while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I just realized I'm going to have to go home to a hot house because I don't have the air conditioning on at the moment. I mean, it's working and everything. I just didn't leave it on because I knew it was going to be gone for most of the day. And it was like, energy bills and shit. Man, you don't think about that when you're a kid. When I was a kid, man, I lived upstairs in fucking basically a concrete bunker of a room that had like almost no ventilation, 2 shitty little windows, that was it, and like they were not good for much. I had an old wall unit air conditioner that my dad gave me. I had that thing on, no joke, for like years at a time. Whether it was winter or summer or what the fuck ever, man. It was just, couldn't do without it. You say, Brandon, but what if it was winter? The problem was, as soon as it got cold, my dad, he was like the opposite of me. It'd get hot and he'd be like, well, we gotta turn on the heat. And I'd be like, it's too fucking hot, man. Now I'm older, I gotta think about that shit, bills and stuff. But anyway, it's super simple format. I'm gonna try out food and or drink items. While I'm doing so, I'm gonna yammer on a bit. Whilst I'm yammering on, I'm inside my truck. By the way, I might be a little bit out of it, just because this is like the 6th review I've done today, on top of eating a bunch of stuff. Because, folks, I was out at Mitsuo Marketplace, which is a Japanese marketplace in Illinois. So, a little bit of a trip for me, but not too far out of my way. Make occasional trips here and there. But before I get to that, I'm doing something else, folks. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a super cool shirt, damn it, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to highlight the super cool shirt. So what super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom, it's my Dosu Kinata shirt for the last time today, I'm pretty sure. I love Dosu. He's a character from the anime Naruto. In high school and early college, I was a huge Naruto nerd. I was on forums. I was in online roleplay sessions. I was into it, man, like super duper. Then the whole time skip arc came, and I wasn't super into it as much, because, it just got weird. But Dosu's always been my boy. I don't care about anything else. He's my boy. Plus, he rocks the urban camo look, and I love urban camo. But anyway, I'm also wearing a cool ring, which, by the way, it's my Society 1 ring. It's a little bit hard to see. Society 1, they're a band out of California. They've been kicking around since the 90s. The lead singer and main creative force, Matt Zane, has lived a fucking crazy-ass life full of ups and downs, but he's still at it. They actually were on tour with Static X earlier this year at the time I'm doing this. Unfortunately, they did not, because the tour was basically set up into 2 halves, and half the tour had certain bands, and the other half had other bands. And I missed him by just a few dates, but hopefully I'll get to see him live one time. Anyway, what am I reviewing for y'all? What did I grab from Mitsuo Marketplace? Well, it's a thing. It's this. Let's try to get a What the fuck is this? It is Skal, I'm gonna say, energy drink. Skal has got the energy. It's got a bird. It's super Japanese. I can't read most of the stuff on it. It's got nutritional facts, though. 12 grams of sugar, 12 grams of added sugar, so it's 24%. Carbonated soft drink, product of Japan. Apparently it has skim milk powder in it. Alright. Spice mix extract. That's my favorite extract. Doesn't say bioengineered food ingredients. At least with Japan, they're like, fuck it, it's in there. How much caffeine do you have? I think it says somewhere, but it's behind the sticker. Alright, whatever, let's try a thing. It's the last thing I'm going to try for today. I need this to get home, because I haven't slept a lot today. Go home and sleep. Smells like generic energy drink, I'm not going to lie. Please be better than generic energy drink. Woohoo, it is. But it's like generic energy drink adjacent. It definitely still has that generic energy drink sort of citrus, kind of like crappy Monster, Monster energy drink, like the cheapo version of that. It kind of has that flavor. The fuck is going on over there, man? I'm guessing it's a bunch of street racing kids or something. There's like a whole bunch of people just like lined up in like part of the parking lot. What the fuck ever, man, I don't care. But yeah, so it kind of, the flavor is familiar, but it is better tasting because it's not just that like straight shitty citrus flavor that like all the cheap energy drinks taste like. It's got some of that, but there's more to it. Maybe like a light berry flavor, I want to say. Or maybe like a blue raspberry. It's really weird. I'm going to say berry, I think. It has a little bit of a tartness, which made me think blue raspberry, but I think it's more akin to like some sort of a berry. Maybe like a blueberry or something like that. So yeah, it's sweet. It's got a little bit of kind of a cheap energy drink taste, but not too bad. And then, like I said, kind of like a berry thing going on or something like that. It's not bad. I'll say this. It's not bad, but it's not anything all that fantastic. It's kind of interesting, which I'll give it that. Like, if nothing else, I appreciate that. It's interesting. But, excuse me. So many things inside my stomach right now. Like I said, it is interesting. If this had come out, like, how old am I now? 36 at the time I'm doing this. If this had come out, like, I don't know, if this had come out when I was, like, 18, I would have been way more down with this just because there were so few good energy drink options at that point in time. You had, like, your Monsters, your Red Bulls, then you had, like, a lot of generic ones that were popping up, but usually they just tasted like shitty Monster or shitty Red Bull. This would have been, like, a welcome, thing back then. Problem is now, here in America, we have such a huge variety of energy drinks. I mean, there are more energy drinks in the gas stations that I go to than there are normal soft drinks at this point. Like, that's how much stuff there is between Ghost and Monster and Bang and Reign and all this stuff. Something like this, while it's not bad, it doesn't really stand out. Like, it's kind of interesting, but it's not as good as, like, the better versions of some of those. Like, even, like, some of the really good flavors of Monster. Or even some of the really good flavors of, like, Red Bull. Which, by the way, I did a review of the Red Bull Summer Edition for 2023. I think it's, like, Juneberry or some shit like that. Go watch that review. But, yeah, man, I mean, I'm down with it. It's okay. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, probably not. It's okay, but like I said, there's better options available, and I mean, for one, like, if I were to get this again, I'd have to, make my way out to Mitsubishi Marketplace, which I do enjoy doing, but it's not something I would come out this way for, and with the variety of stuff that they have, this isn't something I would grab again. And as for recommending it, I mean, if you run into it, give it a shot. It's interesting enough, I guess, but I think there's a lot better energy drinks out there. This one's just kind of mid-tier, lower mid-tier. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your day. Folks, you go over there and have yourselves a truly bluebird-tastic rest of your life. It's like a dove or something like that, like a dove phoenix. What would that be, like a dove? A fove? A fove or like a Dovix. Dovix! We're going to go with a Dovix. Kind of sounds like Daleks. What with the Doctor Who and such. I know pop culture. So out of it. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not much possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, that's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me, man. Like, like I've been saying in these videos, I've been having a good day today. I got my day off and everything. It's good. I like it. It's a little bit warmer than I like, but it's good. I'm going home. I'm going to sleep for a long time. But life isn't always great. Sometimes it sucks ass. It can be really frustrating, really stressful. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholes from our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing, whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and maybe whatever you're doing, you're going to finish and you're going to go take a big old nap. You're going to be like, oh boy, I'm going to take a big old nap. And you're going to go over there and you're going to lay in your nice bed or, maybe down on the couch. I don't know where the fuck you sleep. Maybe you sleep hanging upside down. Don't do that. I fell asleep one time while I was hanging upside down with a friend. We were kids, we're hanging out in my shitty room that I had, and there was a coat hanger, and we were young, so it could support us, and we decided to test ourselves against one another and hang upside down, and we'd been up for a really long time, and I ended up fucking actually falling asleep for a little bit. Not long. My friend realized I fell asleep and was like, fucking wake up, and I fell over. But anyway, don't do that. Do other things that are good and positive in the world. Give to a charity that you like. If you're not into charities, then go out and do charitable things. If you're not into doing charitable things, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Bye.